Hey there, MJ traders and investors. It's Rod with Power Group. Welcome back in the Pursuit of Wealth. It's Wednesday, March 31st, and in today's MJ Market Review, we're going to go over some news and events, and we'll look at some high tide earnings, some other news articles on the day, and some charting on both the US and Canadian cannabis sectors. But before we do, make sure to smash the like and subscribe to the channel. So as the title of the video suggests, New York governor signs recreational marijuana into law. 2.5 billion market expected. Let me know in the comments if you're excited. So after 3 years of fits and starts, New York lawmakers on Tuesday legalized recreational marijuana market that is expected to become one of the largest in the country with projected revenues of nearly 2.5 big ones by the program's fourth year. So we can likely anticipate adult use sales commencing in 2022. Not going to be anytime soon, but certainly a step in the right direction. Schumer says bill to legalize marijuana federally will be filed shortly. So not seeing both pass at the exact same time, but we could have a 1-2 punch type of thing. And we'll see if this comes out here momentarily. But that would definitely spark some momentum in the sector, I would assume. Virginia governor also officially asked lawmakers to speed up MJ legalization so that it happens this year. So a lot of states are acting and wondering if this will, keep Congress on their toes, so to speak, and push them over the finish line to deschedule this and pass the Safe Banking Act, make MJ great again, and rid of the crime and all that. Everybody's dealing with cash, and it's just not a good scenario. So this is all good news, in my opinion. New Mexico House approves MJ legalization bill in special session. So again, more states following suit. MJ Giants, Green Lane, and Kushco to merge in an all-stock deal. So you can check that out on your own time. I do want to move on to high tide earnings. So they did report earnings today. Doesn't look like it's updated here. Let me just pull up the article. So High Tide reports first quarter 2021 financial results featuring 179% increase in revenue and record adjusted EBITDA of 4.6 million. So revenue increased 179% to 38, and this is during the economic crisis that we have at hand. So that is some impressive numbers. Adjusted EBITDA for the first quarter of 2021 was 4.6 million compared to a negative 0.8 million for the same quarter last year. So huge improvement, and congrats to any bulls that are in this name. Looking at high tide on the daily chart, we are still in a daily uptrend, and a lot of names are still in daily downtrends. So we have been given clues for the last several weeks that high tide has been stronger. And taking a look at the weekly chart, we haven't seen any weekly consolidation. Sits down here at 56 cents. We've got resistance on the weekly. We've got a weekly inside bar first of all, so support at 78 cents, resistance at 92. After that, we have 95 and 113. And like I said, a lot of names in daily downtrends, so definitely standing out. Holding EMA 12. EMA 12 has been rock solid support. And we'll see what kind of reaction we get tomorrow. But taking a look at the weekly chart, we're well above the 10-week moving average, and that moving average has just been going vertical, showing that we've got a lot of positive and bullish momentum in the stock. The stochastic and the MACD are extremely bullish as well. Taking a look at the moving averages, we're seeing a bull cross of the 50 and the 100, which are the only defined moving averages on the weekly based on the limited trading history that we have on this ticker. In terms of the moving averages on the daily, we're still well above the 50, 100, and the 200, and not even close to testing the 50 on any of these pullbacks. So this stock has been extremely strong, and I just want to say congrats to any bulls out there, and we'll see how we open the day tomorrow. But I would be cautious as we have some strong resistance here at 92 and 95, and then $1 psychological, and that is all-time highs for Mr. High Tide. So change in percentage in terms of tickers today, XLYN and SNDL. So XLY seeing a little bit of sell-off today, not much though, still at 38 cents. And that comes off the news of them uplisting to the Toronto Stock Exchange from the Toronto Venture Exchange. So taking a look at the bull list, we have CanTrust, we have PCLO and RIV leading the bull list today. And just taking a look at some of our major names. So CGC rejecting at EMA 26. APHA got over the EMAs but pulling back. ACB, so a lot of names today saw a bullish start to the morning and then a pullback from the EMAs, and a lot of rotation happened into the US sector. And GTII, massive bounce off the lows here, and they basically called BS to all of the Chicago Tribune articles. They said that you shouldn't believe everything that you see, you shouldn't take everything at face value, and a lot of people are conditioned to just see news and believe it to be automatically true. And they were saying that these allegations are completely false, and that the Chicago Tribune should take that article. And if you haven't seen it, check out my video from yesterday. But we could see an hourly bull cross of these EMAs as well, and a nice bounce. Those who bought the dip yesterday, we had support at 30.22 and 29.40. So even if you set your stop under 29 yesterday at an entry at 31, you would have risked $2 to make upwards of $8. That is a nice risk to reward. And 20% bounce there. Still in a daily downtrend though, so we are still weak. Weekly downtrend as well. But nice hold of support here at 30.22. So once again, congrats to the dip buyers, and that really helped MSOS today, as that was weighing on that ETF, and very similar chart. But weekly downtrend, daily downtrend. One bounce is not enough. We need to see daily uptrends confirm, and bulls are hoping that we see as big of a bounce as possible here tomorrow. Keep in mind, Friday is closed due to Good Friday and Easter. So we'll see if we can continue this daily bounce. We've got resistance here on the daily at 43.86, and then nothing up until about 49.20, and then $50 psychological. So it's going to be interesting to see how we end the week. And like I said, one more trading day. TUG, BV, and KHRN leading the decline today. On the bull list, we had VREO, GTII, MedMen. That's going to do it for today's video. Thanks again for joining us on The Pursuit of Wealth. Have yourself a fantastic evening, and we'll see you after tomorrow's close.